Welcome at last to HeroQuest fans. Welcome. It's Friday night. Well, Friday afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Hey, we got our full complement of heroes who've been waiting patiently for me. How you guys doing? Glasgow, Jacer, Grimlore. Was there another person in here, or the three of you? Wizard, please. Okay, we're just about to play Wizards of Morcar. I had to sleeve some cards. We're having kind of a heat wave here where I am, so trying to cool off. But I'll do my little introduction. So the music you're hearing is created with the assistance of AI from Suno.com. I am feeling kind of guilty about using AI-made stuff these days. Nevertheless, we created it to avoid the royalties and copyright strikes and all that other nonsense. Sorry. All right. But we are live on twitch.tv/HeroQuest fans. If you're watching on YouTube, we're not live. Thanks for your support anyway. If you want to help the heroes out or help out your old pal Uncle Zargon, if you want to influence the quest as we play, it's very simple. Just go to twitch.tv/HeroQuest fans when we're live. Go into the chat where it says send a message at the bottom. You click that little icon that looks like a bunch of treasure, purple and orange, and that will bring up your rewards. You can use your gold coins, your channel points, to influence the quest as we play. If you want to control a hero, you got to join us when we're live. Go to the HeroQuest fans Discord, hop into the voice channel known as Quest Talk, introduce yourself, and we'll get you up to speed. Even if you've never played HeroQuest before, we roll our dice virtually. All you need is pencil and paper, and you can join the adventure. All right. And we are joining this adventure Quest 1, Wizards of Morcar, already in progress. Last left our heroes. They were in this room here. They're fighting all these mercenaries from the Wandering Monsters Guild. And I believe it is Zargon's turn. But before we take Zargon's turn, we'll get everybody up to speed. So Glasgow is the wizard. He has used some of his spells. Rock Skin, Heal Body, and Water of Healing. He has Protection, Earth, and Water spells. Rock Skin is in effect for himself. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. I think I may have used Sleep already.
On this quest?
I think so. I've got it scored off, so I think I used Sleep. Maybe unsuccessfully.
Oh, that's right. Now that rings a bell. Okay. Then you have 100 gold, still a 1d6 healing potion, staff for a weapon. Let's see, Bohemius isn't here yet. Oh, yes, he is. Hey, Bohemius.
Here.
You want to retake the elf?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, 75 gold, healing 1d6, short sword and broadsword. Elf spells disappear, slow, and double image.
Yeah, I used a slow last time.
Yeah. You use that one up kind of fast. Or, I mean, slow. Never mind. Okay, Grimlore, the dwarf, right? 0 gold.
Yes, please.
Long sword. He keeps it simple. And
That's
Jacer,
correct.
the mighty barbarian, with his 0 gold and his mighty broadsword. We left off, as we often do, on Zargon's turn. Let's see what I can do here. Alright, this mercenary crossbowman is going to attack, and he's going to attack the... Let's see. Yeah, he's going to attack the elf at close range with his broadsword. I'll use my broadsword. Missed. Aw, too bad he wasn't a hero. Alright, he moves to the door. Heroes, starting with the wizard. So Glasgow.
Yeah. All right. I'll roll for movement. Eight. Okay, so can we have the wizard do a night move so he's diagonally from the archer? And I'll attack with my staff.
All right.
Nothing.
Missed. We need to get him one of those little blue chalk squares so he can get more accurate hits. All right. Okay, next, the elf. Mighty Bohemius.
The elf moves 2 squares closer and attack.
Use your
You have the broadsword, right?
broadsword.
The broadsword.
The broadsword.
Broadsword. 2.
Yeah. Okay. All right, and this crossbowman defends with 3. No, he doesn't. You're like Golden Axe. All right. Clear the enemy from the room.
Yeah, dwarf.
Grimlord.
Could I search for treasure, please?
Ah. One of them treasure hunters. Yes, indeed, you may. Jewels. You find a small wooden box. It is simple looking and very old. Within you discover that it is lined with velvet and contains very small jewels worth 50 gold coins. You also find some customized dice, but they're kind of hard to read at a distance. So I don't know if they're worth much.
I'll just take the 50 coin then.
Alright. Some goblin's probably going to scalp those dice on some marketplace anyway. Some shady marketplace.
I
Alright.
won't put it past them.
Yep.
I'm going to roll for movement as well, if that's okay.
Or you can do unthreatened. It's up to you. Your choice.
Sorry, I was muted. I'll walk up to the door, please, and just open it.
Which path are you taking to get there?
I'll go up 1 square, and then I will go right across the room.
Okay. The alchemist bench blocks your path.
Oh, okay. I'll go up 1 more, and then right across the room, and then up 1 and open the door.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Alright, you've landed on a flagstone. Okay. Alright, and you open the door.
Yeah.
I tried to get him. Didn't work. Alright.
Not this time.
Alright. The room is revealed. Alright, here's what you see. Just what you see, pal. Alright, you see a weapons rack, treasure chest, closed door, oh, I get to use my card, double door, not Dumbledore, it's door is wider than usual. It's practical to do so, blah, blah, blah. It'll be difficult to defend this doorway. Okay, so this
That's
door
a cool card, that.
gets replaced with a double door. I guess that doesn't really make any sense there. All right. As a compromise, I'm just going to put it here.
Could do it diagonally.
Or like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm Zargon. I can do whatever I want. So, okay. Let's try
Cool. Yeah.
it. Okay. All right. And then
Um,
the rest of the room, there's more. But wait, there's more. Okay. Crossbowman. Halberdier. Scout. I guess they're all female warriors.
okay. I think I'll just move into the room one square to the right, and then I'll leave my turn there.
Okay. This is a rare occasion where you move diagonally. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Yeah, that's my turn. Thanks.
Okay. And the barbarian. Jacer.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Is it possible that double door could be placed diagonally, like kind of diagonally, but kind of in the purple room, so that those squares are available in the checkered room? Yeah, kind of like that. I wonder if those squares are available, you know, to the west and south of the dwarf.
Yeah, that would make sense. So these two squares could be occupied by people.
Okay, nice one, thanks.
So someone could stand here and attack that square there and attack that square. Yeah. It might actually help you guys more than it does my guys, but we'll see. So we'll just pretend that little white corner isn't actually there. Okay. All right. Jacer. I think you're muted, Jacer. Hey, Gold Public. Welcome. Yeah, thanks to everybody who got Luciferos, Steve RS. Well, I'm not sure if Jacer's having an issue here, but... Oh, he's typing, okay. Thought maybe we lost you, buddy. There's his roll. Is your mic working, Jacer? Can't hear you.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out how enough spaces.
Strategic. Looks like you're in range of the scout with 9.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. I guess the only one I can reach. Yeah, let's go in and try to take it out, take them out.
Or the halberdier. You could go up that way.
Yeah, the weird angle is throwing me off. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the south and try to take out that scout.
Okay.
The Stone Cold Stunner.
Oh. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Ugh. All right. It's like somebody tosses him heroic brew from off stage, and he grabs it and like dumps most of it out. There's a few suds in the bottom. He like pours that in his mouth and crumples it up and throws it. Steve says, "Hi all. Does the quest book state a double door is a modification of Kurgan's part?" Yes, it is a modification. So I'm using this Evil Wizard deck, and this was the card. So I just grabbed that from Against the Ogre Horde. Yeah, it's fun. Oh, yes, and I should record that I used the card. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, so you did some damage. All right, my turn. All right, Zargon's evil turn. Let's see. Let's move the Halberdier here to attack the elf diagonally. 3 skulls. Always pick on the elf. So Bohemius, your defense. Alright, ching, and 2 damage. Alright, the scout is going to move here and attack the dwarf. Scout attacks with 2 only. Missed. Alright, crossbowman can hit the wizard from here. Two skulls, wizard. Ching, and 1 hit to the wizard.
Lose Rockskin.
Oh, yep. Okay. That's all Zargon's turn, so back to the heroes. Starting with the wizard. Get that out of there. No more rock skin.
All right. Let's roll for movement. 8. Okay, can I move into the room with the barbarian and the elf, and I'll just stand. I'll stand between them to the south of the dwarf. In fact, sorry, actually, to the north of the barbarian instead. I'll go all the way inside the room. Yep, into there. That's great. And I'll attack the scout. Nothing. Elf.
Yeah. Spirit to the right. And attack the Alabardier.
Oh, here. Stand in the doorway.
Yep.
Yes, you can do that.
3 skulls.
Wow. Okay. Halberdier's 3 defense. Didn't help him at all.
Your turn, dwarf.
Go public. All right. Very nice. Fear the Zargon. Taste the Wizards of Morgar.
Can I move over right across to the right side of the room underneath that archer? And I'm going to attack him.
All right, 1 skull.
One.
The crossbow woman. It's a hit.
Nice.
All right, and then the mighty barbarian.
Hey, can I go 2 north?
You're a little muffled. You said 2 north?
Yes, please.
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to finish the golf course before the end of the day.
All right. Pointing right at her. You!
Yep. Yeah, let me go to crossroads.
Missed.
Oh, I missed.
Yeah. The crossbow woman reminds you that you have 3 fingers pointing back at you. Do it live! Ribby! Ribby's here. Okay, so that was the barbarian. Zargon's turn. Alright, so we've got some cornered henchmen here. Henchwomen. Alright, crossbow lady is going to try to attack the barbarian. The broadsword. 3 skulls. Yep, we're using Ribby's Remarkable Rims and Mentorbot. Okay, so no defense, 3 hits. Alright, and then the scout is also going to attack the barbarian. Ooh. Yes. 1 skull. Alright, this could be it for the barbarian. Well, no, it won't be. He'll survive. But he's badly wounded. Ooh, yes he is. Alright, if anybody wants to try to save the barbarian.
Yeah, apparently I can only defend as the dwarf. Everybody else dies. Still got a body point left.
Yep. Next we need Ribby's remarkable online character sheets. Yes. Ribby's concise character something. some catchy rhyming alliterative name. All right, that's where we're gonna stay. Okay, back to the heroes. Yes, something to get us more organized. I'm always for it. Ooh, bonus potion for hero. Wardicon comes in the clutch. Bonus potion for hero. Potion of rejuvenation restores 1 red die worth of body points to the hero. So who does that go to? Or
Barbarian?
Barbarian.
And a healing potion is also gifted to someone in the party. Who needs the other healing?
Dwarf or barbarian? Elf?
I think you should give it to the bard. But he's not in the
I
party,
got one
right?
potion. Maybe give it to the dwarf that he's without it.
Ah, thanks. Cheers.
Okay, so that's a 1d6 to the dwarf and a 1d6 to the barbarian. Oh, he said elf.
Thank you very much. Oh,
Oh, give it to the elf, yeah.
So dwarf doesn't get one at this time. There we go. Yeah, I want to honor what they say. I mean, you can always pass potions to each other as you move adjacent when there's no enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, adjacent. Okay. Where were we?
did I get a potion? Grab it, the 1d6 potion?
Wizard has
Barbarian.
one, elf, dwarf, or yeah, barbarian. Dwarf is the only one who didn't get one. All right. If somebody wants to give one to the dwarf, feel free.
All right, 6. So I'm up to 7 body points.
Okay.
I'm not gonna die.
You know he ain't gonna die. Almost a full. Okay, so the barbarian heals. Alright, that was... Is that up to the heroes now? Wizard?
Yeah, okay, wizard. I'm gonna once again try to hit the crossbowman with my staff. If I keep trying, eventually I'll get a hit.
Gambler's fallacy. You keep missing and missing.
Missed.
Yeah.
I'll just stay put and let the elf come in and do the business.
Yep. Ribby, thanks. You remember our agreement. Okay. What were you saying? Just kidding. The dice are not rigged. Much. No, they're not rigged at all. Okay. Okay, next.
Yeah, move 2 squares close to the scout and attack it.
This way or oh yeah, I guess it'd be here, right?
Yeah, close to the wizard, so you block on this passage.
Just a big press, a big melee.
Broadsword! 2.
Yeah. Checking. Yep, 3. Oh. It's trying to do the golden axe sound. I always thought the screams in Golden Axe, the video game, were just really weird, but they're taken from movies, that's why. I think one's from First Blood, and the other's from Conan the Barbarian, if I remember correctly. At least that's the ones I recognize.
Brilliant game, though.
Yes, one of the classics. Yep. Okay, all right. Next, dwarf.
I'm gonna attack the crossbow lady.
Sort of in the Wilhelm. I'm not sure if the Wilhelm is in either of those movies. I wouldn't be surprised because it's pretty much in every action movie ever made, just about. After a certain point. Okay, so 2 skulls. Ching, and 1 hit. And
Nice.
got her.
I'll leave my phone.
People, you should put the Will of Scream in the soundboard.
Ah! And what's the other one called? Like the Yowie, or it's like there's like 2 screams that they use a lot in movies. Yeah, and not anymore. It's a meme. It's a joke. It's like, okay, yeah, like 10 people get shot. One of them does the.
Yes. Yeah. Right now it's like a staple, but it's I don't know. It's a parody every single time you hear it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You've eliminated the enemy from the room.
Okay, I'll pass to the barbarian.
All right. Oh, barbarian seems to be pointing at something. All right, mighty barbarian.
Mighty barbarian. Search the treasure.
Okay. You're searching for treasure?
Treasure? Yep.
Okay. So you're searching the weapons rack. All right. You find a piece of equipment. A great sword. I'm hearing an echo of myself. Myself.
Excellent.
Nice find.
All right, so that's 4 combat dice and has diagonal ability. 2-handed. All right, Zargon's turn.
Before you go, there's no enemies on the board. Can I go 2 south and 1 to the right?
And 1 to the right, right?
Yep. I'm out of the way. Thank you.
Okay. That's so you dodged the log trap, right? Oh, I mean, if there was, if there was such a thing.
If there is, I mean, unless it goes just two of us or all three of us.
Yeah, the two-way log trap. That'll be the next
Two-way
card. There'd be like the Ewok thing where like the two logs swing from both sides and hit one on each side. Coup, counter goo. Ugh. Okay. All right. I drew my cards, so back to the heroes. Wizard.
So the barbarians searched the weapons rack. Does that mean the treasure chest remains unopened?
Actually, you have your choice. It looks like the chest is one of those reinforced chests. So if you want to try to open it, you're gonna have to move up to it and search for treasure. Or you can.
Okay, let's do that. Let's go north. Let's go north of the dwarf, and we'll attempt to open the chest.
North of dwarf. I mean north of. Yes, north of.
North of dwarf.
Yep. All right. Which direction you want to move to get there?
East and north.
Okay. All right. It's really hard to open. You're like, ah. All right. It appears you have unearthed an artifact. You found the elixir of life. Congratulations.
Ooh, good find.
All right, but we're going to follow the game system rules for this, which is it can bring a dead hero back to life. You don't have to necessarily administer it to their dead body. Okay.
All right, nice one.
Yeah, so the way I interpret it is it's not something that you use on yourself to keep yourself alive, but you can revive somebody who died, a long time ago.
Yeah. Okay. Cool, good find, thank you.
A trap that teleport your boots in the next room and run off the light and the floor is covered with Lego. Okay, bring back to life a powerful hero from Against the Ogre Horde quest. Well, or maybe you could go and bring back PSK Studio, because his character died back in the Frozen Horror. That'd be pretty cool. All right. Can always bring somebody back. Okay, who's next? Elf? Or no?
Yes. But it was the wizard right now, right? So it's me.
Uh-huh.
So search for treasure too.
All right. Are you searching the weapons rack?
No. Wait a second.
You can search the room, or you can search the rack.
Okay, I'm moving and searching on the rack.
Okay. You don't actually have to move up to it, but it's fun to role play.
What do you use the ruling of this quest book? The chest need to be searched adjacently.
Well, the reinforced chest, you actually are supposed to move adjacent to it. So yeah, Doug finally, or Stephen Baker finally got, the fan request is like, okay, you got to walk up to the chest. Even though the Japanese version was the only version that ever said you had to do that, but a lot of people just played that way. So it's like, it just requires a little extra effort to open. Yep. Gold says, is it to add a fifth hero or revive a player's death that dies? Well, I think the intention from Avalon Hill is it's supposed to bring back a hero who died within the same quest that you're playing. That's what it's supposed to be. But all throughout HeroQuest history, since the North American version, it was never really explained how it worked. So different Zargons had their own ideas. Like, okay, maybe there's 2 barbarians now, because one of the barbarians that died way back then comes back. Because every quest you start with 4 heroes, right? So if the wizard dies, you bring back a new wizard with a new name. So you're never without him. So if you technically were reviving the previous wizard, there'd be 2. So what's the advantage over a healing potion? Well, because a healing potion can only be used by a hero at that moment when you get reduced to 0 body points. Once you die, it's too late for somebody else to save you. So a character could have died like at the beginning of the quest, and like at the end of the quest, you're like, okay, bring him back. The only thing that they made a clarification for First Light is they say administer to. So that implies you have to go back to the square where they died and use it on the square to bring them back. You can apply it later when it's too late. Exactly. It's a second chance. But I mean, the way some of us played it, it's like, yeah, it could have been a character who died like 10 quests ago or something. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad to help. Okay. So you're searching for equipment here. On the weapons rack, you find a hammer. 2 attack dice. It can be thrown, is lost when it is thrown. Allegedly. So a hammer. It's one-handed. Okay, after the elf is the dwarf.
I'd like to search for secret doors, please.
Okay, you're searching for secret doors. No secret doors found.
Okay, I'll just move 2 squares down towards the door, but then I'll just leave my turn there.
Oops. Sorry, I lost my place. What's going on now?
I'd like to just move like sort of down 2 squares and 1 to the left of the door.
That.
So I'm the other side. Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave my turn there, thanks.
Okay, got it. Barbarian.
Can I take 3 steps to the room and do a search?
Okay, I'm having a really hard time understanding you. Can you say that again?
To the left and search the room with the alchemy table for treasure.
Excellent. Okay, yes. You can search for treasure in there. Alright, you found a potion of speed. Twice as many dice the next time you move, when used.
All right, I'll end my turn there. Potion of speed.
Okay, Zargon's turn. Okay. Heroes. Wizard.
Can I move into the room with the barbarian and go down to the alchemist bench and do wizardy things at it?
All right. Okay. Oh, I see. Well, since he is such a wise wizard, would you want to use the alchemy deck or the potions deck?
Let's go alchemy deck, please.
Appropriate. All right. You found a potion of icy strength, which can be used by any hero. A scarlet bubbling concoction that tastes of cinnamon and spice. Superhuman strength. And your next weapon attack, deal twice as many body points of damage as shown on your attack dice.
Okay, thank you.
Icy strength.
Can I just gently pass that over to the barbarian? I think he'll get more good out of it than me.
I think that was an action, so on your next turn, yeah.
Okay, thanks, Elf.
Unless you want to do an uncommon feat to throw it to him, in which case it might miss.
No, that's okay. Thank you.
All right, Elf.
Let's open this door and move in front of the door.
Door opens. All right, the room is revealed. Let's see what you see. All right, there's a closed door. All right. And on either side, you see a couple of these large statues. That's what they look like.
These guys look imposing.
So two statues stand on one side of the room. Well, one on each side of the room. And a rumble that sounds like gravel underfoot. The statue on the left asks, "Warriors of Fortune, who do you serve?" You can choose to answer. You'll get one answer.
What did they say? I didn't hear it.
Well, it was kind of hard to interpret, but they just said, "Who do you serve?" Warriors of Fortune, who do you serve?
Is this like one answer for the group or one answer per person?
One answer for the group. So if you want to
Okay.
think about it.
Doesn't this quest have a name?
It does.
I was thinking maybe the mercenary captain. I remember his name.
Riddles in the dark.
But this one is like it's another like a password thing. It's like probably they don't let you pass if you mistake the password.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we get it wrong,
So-
they're gonna pop our heads off.
Or if you have a hobbit in the group, you can ram his head into the door, and at least that would give you some peace, right? Yeah, you'll have to decide.
We've got a few options. We could say Morcar. We could say Mentor. We could say, was his name Crothgar? I can't think of any other names.
Well, it's not a person, but the quest is called In Service of Gold.
Well, actually, it's called In Service to Gold, but
Could be just gold, yeah.
It's not a person. He said, "Who do you serve?" Yeah.
yeah. I mean, he's in the chat. The Gold Public is in the chat, so I don't know.
Maybe the chat decides.
Any ideas in the live chat? Who do these warriors of fortune serve?
But they are mercenaries, so
Who does
I
number
like
2 work
gold.
for?
It's not a who though.
Well, what if it's Bill Goldberg or something?
Then we spear them. Or they spear us.
That'd be funny. Well, do we have any guesses? You guys still commiserating? I assume you've been whispering this whole time. They don't actually know what your answer is yet.
Didn't Mentor give us a clue at the opening? I just can't remember what he said.
Let me see. Yeah, he did give you a clue. Come on, guys.
Yeah, he told us to remember something, but I can't remember.
Remember. His beard got in the way. Nobody really paid attention. It's like he's yelling the answer into the void, but nobody can hear him. He's yelling into his Palantir, but it's like his microphone's muted, so like, nobody can hear him. It's like pounding the table, shaking it.
He's trying to use far voice, but he doesn't have a signal.
Yeah. Ah, 1 bar. What is this? Should have paid his bill. Times are tough in the Empire. Artificer? Steve RS says Artificer. Join us next time on HeroQuest Fans when the heroes finally guess the answer. Just kidding.
So guys, here the solution sounds like money, gold. I don't think honor or glory. They're mercenaries,
Ah,
so it could be. I don't know. What has said mercenaries serve themselves? They're like, I don't know.
Alright. Alright, the statues seem to kind of like vibrate. There's like dust falling from them. It looks like you're going to need to answer quickly. Someone have a guess.
The high mage. I don't know. Well,
So
Marco or whatever his name was. I don't know. I can't remember. Or Xanis.
Should we say the mercenary captain's name, Crothgar? That was the captain's name that was in the big room in the center at the start of the quest. He was Crothgar.
That was his name.
mhm.
Should we say that? That's the only name I can think of that they might respond to.
Yeah, try that one. It's
Okay, is that your final answer?
Would you say Bohemius?
I don't know. I
Well, if the quest is called in service of gold to gold, maybe we say we serve gold.
Yeah. All right.
If they're mercenaries.
that was my first thought too, and except that the question was who. So
I know. Yeah.
So that's where I was
Yeah.
thinking whatever the high sorcerer dude was or whatever. I couldn't remember his name.
Could we hedge our bets and say? Could we hedge our bets and say the mercenary captain's name, and then in service to gold?
This is like you're saying Klaatu Barada. Klaatu Barada. What was
Right.
that?
The dwarf's gonna shout Crothgar.
Okay. So Krothgar. Alright, suddenly
Yeah.
you hear your mentor's voice. But remember, warriors of fortune serve only gold. Alright, they come to life. Alright,
It was gold.
We're right. It is gold, but gold is not a who.
yep. Bill Goldberg. Alright, these stone forged servants protect their master with unwavering loyalty. Alright, they're very powerful. Okay. So, looks like the two statues are moving. Gold is the who. Alright. So, which hero was that? That was the elf?
Yeah, he has
Yes.
to beat him with the dictionary. 'Cause I know the difference between a person, a place, and a thing.
but I cast double image on myself.
Okay. Warring.
Can you make a dash for the door?
DoorDash.
Oh. I guess that door is locked. He's very risky as a. I mean, I can enter, but then I'm corner. I got 2 potions of health. I can try, but you guys have to protect me.
Well, you cast your spell, so that's your action, right?
Yeah, it's true. So I cannot do anything else.
Okay.
Stop.
Dwarf.
I already moved.
Would I be able to attack diagonally?
Let's see. Does dwarf have a diagonal weapon? Yes, he does, but he would be attacking that square in the doorway.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking. I will.
You
I'll
do the
roll.
dash.
I'll roll to move.
Quest 1 golems. Yep. We got 6.
I'd like to move right 1 and down 3, please.
All right. You've fallen into a pit trap.
Oh.
All right. You lose 1 body point. Your turn is over.
Okay.
Right in the doorway.
I found a trap.
You're supposed to disarm it.
All right, barbarian.
I got a quick question. Did I have any skills?
No, not yet. This is his first quest.
Okay.
I think I've been giving him out at the second quest. I know you had the Berserker before.
Right. And I wasn't sure because I know like at some point he got an extra skill or something, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we basically reset the heroes for this one, which I'm not sure was such a great idea, but I'm sticking to it now. Well, let's see. Yeah, we'll say the next quest. You can get those. Next quest, if you survive, you'll get two combat cards. I mean, unless somebody in the chat wants to get him one, get him a skill card for hero, or any hero for that matter. 5. Yeah, at this point you'll have to use uncommon feats if you want to do anything really cool.
Yeah, well, it's not really uncommon, but I do want to try to jump the pit.
Okay, you have enough squares.
Yep, just enough.
Roll anything but a skull. On 1 combat die. Ooh.
Nope, in the pit too.
Ah! Wump. Okay, so
All right,
two heroes.
Your turn.
It's like I have my choice of targets. Alright, so these golems are able to attack. The heroes in the pit would defend with 1 less. The golems attack with 4 each. Alright, the one on the left is going to attack the dwarf. Laser gun for dwarf. Okay, yeah, if anybody wants to help out the dwarf, they might want to do so now. 3 skulls. I might wipe him out, actually. Ching! So 2 damage. Not, he's still alive. Okay, but now the other golem attacks. Alright, we're gonna attack the dwarf. Missed. Alright, the ancient technology is not that great. It's like sputtering, there's like steam shooting out the sides. Like misses.
Phew. Close one, that.
Yep. Okay, A good spot. Yeah, I think I'm going to... Alright, I'm going to use Creeping Darkness. No hero and no mercenary may use cast actions during the next turn. A strange darkness prevents you from using magic. Alright, heroes.
So we can't attack?
You can't use magic.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
exceedingly annoying on this turn. Okay. So
Strange
let's have the
blanket of
wizards.
darkness is everywhere. Yeah. The wizard.
Okay, we'll do a search for secret doors in this room.
Didn't say you couldn't use potions, but no spells. Okay. Secret door has been found. Okay. Oh wait. Which hero was searching? Nah, I put it in the wrong. Did I do that right?
So wizard, where is it in the alchemy
Oh.
room searching for secret doors?
No, 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 no. I put it in the wrong spot.
Yeah, I would see that one there though. I would, because it comes into my room.
It's actually here.
Oh, I see. Okay. Right. Let's roll for movement as well. Seven. Okay, can I move 2 north and 2 to the... Yeah, 2 north, 2 west, 2 north, 2 east, please. And then 1 more north and 1 more east, just to stand beside the elf. And I'll end my turn there and pass to the elf.
Well, try to jump this pit.
Okay. Roll anything but a skull. 1 combat die. After you have enough movement. Yep.
First, the movement, yes.
Oh. Alright, you fall in. Ah!
And then drink a potion.
You can't have fell that far. If we'll all be stood on each other's head.
Landed on the barbarian's keys. Okay. Alright, so you gained 5 back. Oh, and the elf is deprived of healing. Okay. Yeah, so now there's 3
The
heroes.
wizard, like, the wizard has immersion to see what's going on, and he's like, "What the festral's going on here? Weren't you listening to Mentor when he said gold?"
Okay. Dwarf, who's at the bottom of the pit at the moment, but he could step out easily on his turn if he wishes.
Yeah, Can I roll for movement? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that now.
You're doing one of those like human chains trying to get out. Nine.
Actually, I'll just move down 2 squares, please, and attack the golem on the left.
Okay.
So 1.
All right, and I believe they defend with 5. Yes, they do. No defense. It's 1 hit.
Nice.
I'll jump out of the pit to the south, and I'll attack the same one. Two.
All right, what's your movement roll?
I didn't roll. I was only moving 1 space.
Oh, yeah, you could do that. All right, you attacking the one on the left, you say?
Yep.
Okay, 2 skulls, very nice. All right, the ancient machine shrugs off both of the blows. Ka-ching, ka-ching.
Bring it back to your turn then.
All right. All right, these creatures can attack diagonally, of course. All right, so the one on the left. Is going to attack the elf, who defends with 1 less now. While in the pit. 2 skulls. All right, two damage.
Now, double image.
Oh, double image kicks in. Hey!
What, I don't remember what where to. Oh,
D6.
1d6. 1d6, right?
Yes.
So on 1, 2, or 3, the image was attacked. Okay. But the spell continues as long as you can see a monster, so it doesn't protect you.
Yep.
Alright, so I need to give you the damage here. Okay, the other golem is going to attack the dwarf. Two skulls. Bad rolls tonight.
Well, that's brought me down to 0.
Why
Down
did you
again.
delete both my potions? Sorry.
Oh, did you have more than 1 healing?
Yeah, I had the one that is being given by Wardicon, I believe, and the other one was given to me at the beginning of the mission.
Alright, my apologies. I thought I was making a correction, but nobody said anything. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. So dwarf is down to nothing. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. That's all I'm going to do for my turn. So back to the heroes.
Okay, wizards going to roll for movement. Seven. Okay, the wizard's going to cast Pass Through Rock on himself.
Now he can.
And can we go 4 south through the stone golem and the wall? One more south. And one
stone.
east in front of the door.
All right.
And it's a difficult choice, but I'm going to administer my elixir of life rather than my healing potion on the dwarf, so let's use the elixir.
All right. All right.
Cheers, Glasgow.
Comes back with full body and mind restored.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my friend.
Okay. And now the elf, who's still in the pit.
I need to roll at least a 3. I think it's enough. Let's move 2 squares south, 1 square to the left. And attack the big one.
All right.
Wow, I think we're going to wrestle this guy. Let's, yeah, pick a card, please.
Scissor kick. All right. The elf puts on a fedora and kind of like does like kind of some spinny move and then.
Yeah, but rot beats scissors. So I don't know.
Oh yeah. Unless the scissors are made out of paper, maybe. That's funny.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it does damage. Some cracks forming in the edifice. Okay. Dwarf. The newly alive dwarf.
I'm gonna take a swing with my axe at the same golem.
My axe. Let's go. And
One.
no defense. Alright, sparks begin to shoot out the sides. There's steam coming out. There's dust falling. It kind of like... bunch of old tin cans and gravel.
Awesome. And that's my turn. Thanks.
You felled one of the automatons. Okay. And Jacer.
I'll turn around and attack the other guy.
You! It stares at you with a blank expression. 3 skulls.
All right.
Ching! But one gets through. It kind of recovers. But there's clearly damage.
I'll take
Swan dive into the pit.
let me take no, I gotta let me roll to move.
Worth a try. Pepper shakers.
All right, can I go open the door to the south and take a step out into the hallway?
All right. For a second, the door holds fast, then it opens. All right. You just looking through the doorway?
No, I'm gonna step out into the corridor and take a good look down both sides.
All right. Pointing his mighty finger in both directions. Okay. Let's see. You see a closed door to the west, as well as a stone wall. And another stone wall to the east, as well as an enemy scout. You. All right, that's what you see.
All right, so I'm gonna glare at him. I'll prepare my defenses.
All right, my turn.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I failed to rob the wizard of his potion. The golem staggers forward. Takes a swing at the wizard.
Oh shit.
We'll edit that. 3 skulls. Shabloing. Ching. 2 hits.
Oh, I've got an idea. Can I try something?
What's that?
Can I claim that your stone golem's weapon just passes right through me, since I'm still under the influence of pass-through rock?
Okay. I'm going to say if you succeed, then yes, it will do as you say. But if you fail, it'll do a body point of damage.
To me?
Yes.
Nah, I'll just leave it. Thanks.
Okay. I'm thinking it does pass through you, and you're like, oh, not as I intended. Like the spell's wearing off, and you're like, oh, his hand is stuck in me.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I won't take the risk. Thanks.
Okay. Good idea, though. Okay. All right. I think that's it. So back to the heroes. It's a wizard, right?
Wizard, yeah. Okay, I'll roll for movement. Let's just go into the corridor and we'll just stand immediately beside the barbarian. And I'll search the corridor for traps if it's possible to do so.
Alright. The presence of the monster prevents you.
Alright, in that case,
Oh, and I forgot there's a crossbowman on the other side. Whoops.
just can we go right back to where I was, please? That changes everything.
Yep, I forgot to put him there, so I guess he was in the shadows the whole time. Yeah, this is a deceptively hard quest. The first one. It's funny, when the mercenaries are under your control, they seem like they're just very disposable, very like vulnerable. But when they're enemies, I don't know, they seem like pretty tough.
Okay, I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
All right. Okay, so that means while invisible, you may not attack. You cannot be attacked and are immune to all spells until the start of your next turn.
Okay, so I'll just take a step to the west and stand beside the elf, or his image. I'm not sure which.
Okay. Oh yeah. So you're moving here?
No, I think the elf was one north. No.
Oh, so you're moving here?
Yeah, I think I'm moving to the corner, but unless I've got it wrong and the elf's actually there.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing, if that's allowed.
Yeah, I guess the double image is right there.
Yeah, I would say that the elf was up one because he finished off the other golem thing.
Yeah, the two square monster. Good point. Good call. Adjacent.
Yeah, Geek Gun Giddy wants me to do the time warp. Yeah, I wish I had those elf spells as well. Yeah, again. Okay, I'm passing to the elf.
Step to the right. Bonus potion for hero. All right. Oh, Mordecon. I'm sorry. Did I miss something on your turn? I was thinking of the joke there. Oh, Mordecon's buying around. Looks like he's getting bonus potion for hero. 3 of them. Geek Gun Giddy's helping out his old Uncle Zargon. Threat card. It's an arms race. Another bonus potion. Okay, so 4 bonus potions for heroes. Alright, so we got a potion of vision for the elf. We got a potion of resilience, which is like defense. Got frost skin for the barbarian. And a potion of warmth for somebody else. Okay, so let's get back those. Vision for the elf. frost skin for the barbarian. And who needs the defense and who needs the warmth?
Why don't you pick?
I think the dwarf should get the healing.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take resilience then.
Okay. How's everybody doing on time, by the way?
Doing good here.
Good so far.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. I just need to check one thing. I'll split them up, however. Yeah. I just need to check one thing. Can you guys just give me like 2 minutes here? Talk amongst yourselves. Suggest a topic. What's the exclusive quest going to be for Gen Con this year?
Ooh. What is going to be? Yeah. And I guess is it's going to be related to the next quest pack, right?
Yeah, they'll probably throw an Easter egg in for something coming in the future.
Yeah. I don't even know because we don't have any clue at all. But
It'd be nice to get. It'd be nice to get something to do to tie up with the Groshak story. You know, it says that he went south for some reason, and it'd be nice to hear like why he went south, or like what he's up to, or have a quest to find out what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to talk about Groshak anymore. It's
Well,
like
they've
a way
written
to
off.
eliminate him from the scene completely. It's
Yeah.
out of the game.
It's a shame because he had a cool character. I liked his the way he looked. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I understand that, but I don't think we're going to see it again. I mean, is a way to the quest already is a way to include it in the story without cutting him out completely. It's like it's a mention, so it's not. It's there. It's not forgotten. It's there. It's not. I don't know. That quest is nice because it respects a character that is not in the game anymore. It's like they did with the name Morcar. It's a way to keep it in the game.
Oh yeah, totally.
The orc shaman Groshak has sworn revenge on those who killed his daughter.
Yeah, but I think that one is a way for them to let this story arc open for the people to actually expand it. I don't think they're going to expand on that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I believe he's very focused to let the people play.
I'm actually inclined to agree. I think sorry.
No, keep going.
I'm inclined to agree with you, Bohemius, because I think they wanted not to ignore Groshak given the history, but they had to find a way of getting a female Wizard of Morcar into the game.
Exactly. Yeah. They did to.
Well, the Artificer is already female, so seems kind of a cheat. I missed the first part of the conversation.
But it's the balance, huh? Try to do too many male. There's only one female. They had to choose. I thought it was nice to put like an orc female as a boss.
I could see. Were you guys basically saying that the idea would be bringing Groshak back for a fight?
Oh yeah, I was thinking maybe they might do that, or like sort of just tie a bow in the story of like what he is actually doing, because he got sent down south for some reason, but they never really like specified what he was doing, or so I thought maybe they could tie in that, and say like, oh yeah, he was doing A, B, or C.
What if they gave away another orc miniature at the convention? I mean, that'd be kind of expensive, wouldn't it? But that'd be a pretty sweet way to sweeten the deal.
It'd
Yeah,
be
that
awesome.
would be cool.
I mean, I guess they could just like give us an orc that's been recolored or something. But yeah, if it was a convention exclusive, that would be pretty. I mean, people would scalp it. I guess there'd be a downside. Chaos Warrior. Right. Okay, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Convention exclusive quest by Doug Hopkins. I mean, theoretically, it could just be Dread on the Horizon again. Maybe they'll just print it with the the correction, but hopefully it's something brand new, just to give us something. All right, thanks, Ribby. Okay, whose turn was it?
Elf?
I think it's Elf's turn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my turn. And move me 2 squares adjacent to the golem, please. 1 to the right, 1 south. And I attack the golem.
Alternate spell set might be fun. Well, yeah, we could get the classic Groshak abilities.
No.
Or I forget, does she have, let me just, without spoiling it for anybody who hasn't, I was just going to look and see what her powers are.
She got the same spells as him. It's just that they are
But he could have learned some new
modified.
tricks. He could have learned some new tricks. No. Okay, so that's a miss. You missed. Okay, after the elf is the dwarf.
I'm gonna attack the golem.
Okay,
That's one.
let's go. That's another damage.
Chipping away.
Yep.
Nice.
Damage. Okay, and the barbarian. Get my mutation suggestion. Oh! Projection of Groshak, foretelling of the threat from Lucas's lost. Oh, Luca's lost quest pack. Mwah. That would be funny. I'll work on that.
Alright, I'm gonna attack with my great sword diagonally through the doorway.
Wow.
Two skulls.
Wow. It's a powerful weapon.
Well, in the pipeline of products, they still have to release one hero, right? It was like a spellcaster.
What's he saying? Sounds like he said oil can. Got him. Yeah, another spellcaster of some kind would be cool. All those things would be cool. This time
Can I
we're
move
desperate for anything.
2 north and 1 to the west?
Okay.
All right, and Sargon's turn.
All right.
This is a tough quest. I'm desperately in need of a wizard staff.
It's real tough. It might just, like I said, it might just be all of us, just because we're lacking any type of armor. But yeah,
Well,
not being able to attack hurts. But yeah, only having 2 defend dice sucks.
if I remember correctly, these quests were suggested to. There's the suggestion in the booklet to start with a little bit of equipment, and it's not easy without it. I mean, if we had like a shield, helmet, each would be already easier.
Yeah, we definitely need some armor off those equipment draws.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I didn't quite. Oh, healing potion for the barbarian. That'll help. Okay, sorry. Where
I
did we
mean, I
leave
believe
off?
it is meant to be tough. This quest. We were talking about the fact that this quest is a little difficult for a party without gear. So
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, and those of you who are proud owners of this pack, you can do a little reading and discover what Zargon knows.
It's also difficult for a party that gets the password wrong.
Yes, you may want to change the password if you think they know it. Just choose a password at the start of the quest. Okay. Okay. All right. Bonus equipment for hero from Gold Public. All right. Who gets it? Equipment for elf, healing pot for the dwarf. Oh, another healing potion. Okay. Dwarf gets one. Thank you for that. Makes it a little more interesting. 1d6.
Here's gold.
And service to gold. We lose our camera. All right, halberd. Somebody gets a halberd. Can't be used by the wizard, but it's 3 dice diagonally, 2-handed.
Maybe the elf.
Maybe you collected it off of one of those mercenaries.
okay, I'll take it.
Whoa, that was crazy. Anybody see that?
The camera went crazy, yeah.
Yeah, the Zargon cast a spell there.
Technicolor dream. Okay, alright. So it's... Who's next?
Well, we're
Zargon.
waiting for you to take your turn.
Zargon, okay. Alright, so... Oh, this is not good. That's what I get for buying a cheap camera. I'll try to fix it. Okay, Chaos Warrior appears at the door, but for a second, you think you see Groshok.
And then Groshok falls in the pit and disappears.
That'd be funny. Projection of Groshok. You're telling the threat. The wizards are coming. The sinister sorcerers live. It was just an image, and he's gone, and you just see the Chaos Warrior standing there. All right, I think this is actually a good place to leave off. So,
Can you repeat that, please? Because I think your mic went off exactly when you said the Groshok's line.
Groshok is warning you of dangers to come. The sinister sorcerers live. So, it's a cool miniature.
Is that a clue?
Luca Posky's Lost Wizard Quest pack. I don't know if he has any insider information. I think we're still waiting for it to come out.
Okay, I thought you had some information about it.
I wish I did. No, honestly, my criticism of the pack has been the slowness of the release. And I know there's certain surprises that are being kept even from me, but I think it has to do with just specific artwork that is being commissioned for it, so it isn't just, generic. So once that gets done, then it'll be up for download. Okay, focus. And all this ugly glory. See, it's the only problem with having like really dark colored plastic. There we go. Focus. Face only a dread mother could love.
Yeah, at least that one's it's a little shiny.
Yeah.
But yeah, flat black doesn't show up on camera at all. Like if it's a semi-gloss or has a little bit of gloss, at least you can see some of the highlights.
Yeah. In person, it looks great. It's like a chess piece. But yep. So yeah, if we could get a mini like that, that would be fantastic. Avalon Hill, make it so. Okay, so we'll leave off on Zargon's turn for the next Wizards of Morcar. Tomorrow, the plan is we're going to be playing some First Light at our usual time of 7 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv/HeroQuestFans. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Thanks for all our participants and heroes. Be sure to check out Warbuilder JacerJ22 on YouTube, Jacer's channel. Grimlore's channel, which is Zargon Goes On and On. Ribby was here earlier, so Bourbon and Board Games. Anything else we need to plug? Good game. So, Gen Con event registration is supposed to start the 17th. The 17th, which is Sunday. Is it at noon? Eastern? I think that's right. Somebody can double check me on that. I tried to see if I could get on the wish list, but you have to have a badge first. I haven't bought a badge yet. I thought I had store credit from last year, so I was going to see if I could use that. But I'm still not sure if I'm going or not. It would be great to interview Doug Hopkins, of course. It'd be cool to see what the new quest is, but a lot depends on who's going from my area this time. I'm going to try to work something out, but if not, I might not be there. Sorry. There's some other people from HeroQuest fans community going though, so shout out to anybody there. Meet up with your fellow fans. Pump Avalon Hill for information. Doug Hopkins, he's really cool. He's willing to entertain us and get some free stuff, show it off, don't scalp it. But we'll see what we can do. I think Angus is going to be there. I heard him talking about doing the Warhammer 40k tournament. Because my friend Brian and I did it last year. It was a lot of fun. It goes all day though. It's just exhausting. I mean, just imagine 9 hours of gameplay with just very, very short breaks in between battles. So, like 3 hours per game, basically. We played everyone. Oh, well played, everyone. It's like, we played you all. All right, good game, guys. Okay. Any closing thoughts before we do our raid? I guess we'll see in the coming days what Avalon Hill has to say. I mean, Gen Con is end of July through August 2nd. And I think the UK Games Expo is end of May. So just in a couple weeks. But yeah, if it's just another free quest, and then they'll be promoting Wizards of Morcar, which most people haven't had a chance to buy anyway, it would make sense. But it's kind of like, I don't know, just a little less incentive to, make the push to go for me. But I mean, I went 3 years in a row, so it's a lot of fun. But yeah, if you've never been, especially if you're in the area, it's worth it. So Atsumori Kofihara, Belgrid, Chirils, Yukongiti, Gold Public, Lucifero 666, Wardicon, and Ribby. Thanks for joining us, and HeroQuest fans. All right, we'll see who we can raid. See who's up at this time. And we'll definitely see some of you tomorrow.